Hello and welcome to Gartensile. It's April and our parsley is already huge. There are several reasons why this herb thrives so well for us. In this video, we'll show you why our parsley grows so well and how you can achieve the same. We hope you enjoy watching. In our greenhouse, the parsley grows like a weed. We haven't done much for it. That's why we think you can also have such large parsley. It all started a few years ago. We bought the parsley at a supermarket, then divided it and planted it in our greenhouse. We'll show you how to make supermarket herbs last a long time in another video, which we'll link down below. When dividing for the bed, it doesn't matter how many pieces you split the contents of a pot into. By now we know that smaller cuttings lead to better growth. Next to the parsley, we planted tomatoes. These two plants not only harmonize well together, the tomatoes even promote the growth of the parsley. In addition, parsley is supposed to keep aphids away from the tomatoes. In fact, we rarely have aphids on the tomatoes. And if there are any, it's only a few, so we can easily combat them with beneficial insects like ladybugs. You can also find a video about that in the video description. Parsley does not like it to be too humid, which is why it is only watered sparingly. If there are no tomatoes next to it, we really water it rarely. Otherwise, we use ojas and arm clay cones in the greenhouse. These ensure that the soil isn't too wet, but the roots are always supplied with enough water. In the second year, the parsley flowers. It's often said that you can't harvest parsley during this time. However, we still took some from it every now and then. However, the flavor during this time is particularly intense, which not everyone likes. After flowering, the parsley self-seeded. If you want, you can also collect the seeds and sow them in another spot. However, sowing nearby works best. With each new sowing, the plant adapts better to its location, becoming stronger and healthier, as can be seen with our parsley. In general, using your own seeds is beneficial in several ways. We'll go into that again in another video. You can find down in the video description. So, our parsley feels particularly comfortable in the greenhouse. We harvest all year round, even in winter. Of course, not too much, so that the plant always stays strong enough. And so, it will probably keep us going for the next few years. Stay. Do you also have a plant that grows particularly well? Feel free to tell us down in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this little video. If so, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. If you're more of a fan of the written word and are interested in gardening, feel free to check out our gardening magazine at www.gartensile.de. Until next time.